Hey everybody, it's time for your August career tarot reading. Keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Awesome to see you here. I've already filmed your money reading. I'll leave a link to it in the description of the video. This one is just going to focus on career for each sign, and it is time-stamped with timestamps in the description and in the first pinned comment. I also did a Leo season reading for all the signs. I will leave a link to that as well in the description of the video in case you missed it. All right, let's get into your career reading for August 2024. All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know about your career life. We're going to pull two of these Oracle deck cards, and we're going to combine the messages, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. All right, we got two right here. Let's see what we have. We have good luck and precious gem. Okay, beautiful. Hummingbird. Communication skills are going to be important to your career in the month of August. And something valuable is likely to arise for you with the precious gem. All right. You are a precious gem. It's good to remember that with your career. All right, good luck. Fortune smiles upon you. Fast money, lucrative venture, payoff, flying high, and plenty. Okay? And then we have polish your diamond. And of course, that is your birthstone. So this is about you and your uniqueness. Okay? Polish your diamond. Rough ideas make the cut, shining through, and fine jewels. So with Mercury retrograde, and I will do a video on that coming soon, there could be something here that you're going back over in terms of your skill set. You're polishing your resume, you're polishing up your skills. That's going to bring good luck to you in the month ahead. You may have already been doing that. If you've recently started adding and learning a new skill to your portfolio, that could bring excellent luck to you in the month ahead. Maybe you've been doing that for a while. You've been learning something new. You could have an opportunity to put it into practice this month and get rewarded for it. So this is very interesting. Shining through, making the cut with something. So if you've been in competition, if there's a competition at work, if you're in the running for a promotion or a new job or something like that, you may hear you've made it through to the next round of job interviews, that type of thing. Okay, beautiful. Lucrative venture, payoff, flying high, and plenty. I feel like this is a very good omen for some good news about your personal skills with that precious diamond that came out. The precious gem. All right, let's see what we need to know. Here, we'll move these over here. You can see them, I guess. Can you see them? Maybe not. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's clarify this for you. Aries. Excellent. Good luck and precious gem. The Fool. Beautiful. And the Page of Swords. And the Moon. Okay. Full moon is at the middle of the month in Aquarius, which is your 11th house of other people. So there could be, and personal gains. So there could be something happening with you getting some important news around the middle of the month. The Page of Swords is next to it. This could be news about a new beginning, an opportunity to take advantage of. News could be finally coming in. There could be finally forward movement with buying and selling. Like this to me is like internet orders coming in, Page of Swords. With maybe a business that you have started recently. And finally things are starting to percolate with it. You could also be deciding with the Page of Swords to follow your imagination, your creativity, your curiosity into something new. Again, intellect, because it's the swords, that will bring good prosperity to you. This is something that maybe, again, maybe it's something many moons ago with the moon card here that you were interested in, but couldn't quite pursue it. This month, maybe you're going back to it with the Mercury retrograde and you're going to be able to start it. When we start something in Mercury retrograde that we already kind of tried to do before, we can have success with it because we're going back to it. We're polishing it, precious gem. We're refining it. You could be refining an idea, like I said, that came out many moons ago. And now maybe, you know, something gets uncovered with the Mercury retrograde, comes to light, that allows you to have a proper new beginning with it. So very interesting. I do think the middle of the month is going to be important for you with some news that comes out of the woodwork about an inspired new beginning. It could be slightly surprising. The Fool has Uranian connotations. It could be slightly surprising, but I think ultimately in your favor because the good luck card is here. So, you know, that's very good. This is also, to me, the possibility. Moon's about cycles. You could get news that you're finally ending one cycle and starting a brand new one with your career in some way. So again, it could be the promotion. It could be you get the new job. It could be, you know, you're assigned to a different team to work with them. Something like that. So I have a feeling whatever you have been kind of trying to manifest patiently, even maybe behind the scenes, it's coming to fruition this month. There is ties to the past, absolutely, because of the Mercury retrograde this month. And it is in your 6th house of work after all. So, okay, so very interesting. I feel like one cycle ends and a new one begins. The new one that's beginning for you is some sort of new lucky break, a new lucky cycle, because this is about investing in yourself. This is really a great month, I'm telling you, to go back to the drawing board with something you already were tinkering with. You focus on it, you bring it back, you revive it, Fool, you bring it to life. You can't use your mental energy, Page of Swords, which is starting energy. It's the page. And you resuscitate it, bring it to light. You could have some great advantage to it. Okay, this pertains to anything with your career. It could, even if you're employed, it could be a project you were working on before and you got distracted from it. Now you're bringing it back. Or maybe they bring you back to it. Maybe there were plans in the works before to get you involved in some new initiative at work, but it didn't happen for whatever reason. You could be brought back to that. That will be lucky for you. So in any way that expands your skills with this precious gem that polishes you, the Aries diamond, is extremely lucky and valuable for you in the month of August. All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know about your career life in the month of August. Let us see. We're going to pull 2 of these cards for you and kind of combine the messages. We'll put it face down so we don't get influenced. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. Taurus. Ooh, we have some depths under the surface and we have float away. All right, so that's so interesting. We have 2 things going on here. We have diving deep into the oceans and then we have floating high into the air. So the 2 opposite energies, right? So let's see what this says. Under the surface, more to find, not obvious, deep dive, true value, and worthy. And then we have float away, winds of change blow. Okay. And we have lofty goals in the clouds, drifting, and hot air, and quest. Okay. So remember, this one came out first. So I think what's interesting is that this is saying it's time this month for your career to do a deep dive into what's working for you and what's not working for you. Okay, there is more to find out about your career goals, your career satisfaction, more to find out, sorry, my hair is getting in the way, more to find out about maybe something you applied for. Like, just don't automatically assume you didn't get it because you haven't heard anything. Mercury's retrograde this month, remember. Okay, so there's maybe more to recognize about your true worth and value this month, to dig a little deep, to request more from the universe. I deserve better. Like, you know, maybe go for jobs and projects and things that are going to push you a little bit to get better. I mean to get better in terms of manifesting more money. Not necessarily for you to get better. I think you're already fine the way you are, but maybe you do want to improve your skill set in some way. But that's not what I was thinking when that came out of my mouth. I was thinking getting more coin. Okay, so because we have true value and worthy, and then we have this float away. So once you figure that out, kind of have a deep dive within yourself, we have winds of change blowing, and we have you going on a new quest into achieving some lofty goals, setting new goals for yourself, stretch goals of what you want to achieve in your career. But this has got to be figured out first. We have a full moon on the 18th, 19th in Aquarius, which is your 10th house of career. So I think by that time, with the Mercury retrograde, until the 25th, 26th of August, having all the time to reassess, by that full moon, 18th, 19th, you should have a sense of what you want these goals to be. And that may, in fact, be when the winds of change blow for you with your career. You may start with something, you may wrap something up to begin something else. Okay? All right. We'll, of course, do a full moon reading later in the month, but let's see. Let's see what we need to know about this for you. I think you want more for yourself, more from the universe, more for your career. You just, and it's not just financial, it's more personal satisfaction because of that depths energy under the surface. I'm also getting a little buzz that some of you are tamping down and repressing something that's really bothering you about your current work situation, like a toxic work environment, a toxic coworker, something like that. But the more you repress it, the more it's just going to one day probably erupt in that famous Taurus bull anger when they push you too far, when you've had enough. So there may be something there to look at also with that diving in the depths, if that is the case for you. All right, let's see. So this is very promising. You're going to have some new things that you're going to want to pursue. You're gaining clarity on that in the month ahead. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords. And the moon. Okay. But the star. Wow. This is, I'm so sorry. It's like there's a piece of hair stuck on my face. I'm so sorry. Okay. I may pull a few more cards for you, but we have the clear timing of the full moon in Aquarius, which is happening in that 10th house, 27 degrees Aquarius. I'm going to read this 2 ways. I'm going to read it first that yes, 3 of Swords. There is a bully at work, or there is some toxic situation that is making you extremely unhappy and is blocking you in some way with this 3 of Swords. You may have had enough at this full moon. There may be some sort of explosion in terms of your anger. It's possible with the moon here that you've been pushed far enough. We have the 10th house here, but that ultimately, with you getting it out in the open emotionally and not repressing it anymore, it's going to bring healing to your situation. And the healing may be, yeah, I got to float away. I've got to go pursue something else. I can't keep living in this emotional swamp. That's what I'm feeling like with this energy. It's like, it's terrible. I've got to do what I need to do to bring greater healing, to bring a more, what's the word I want? Satisfying career trajectory. My God, can I talk today? Because this to me is star promotion energy and a new path opening up. But it's also a very clear time marker we have here. So that's one way to look at it. You will make a change that will ultimately help you bring healing to your career life in some way. Maybe you don't have to leave the company. Maybe you just ask for a transfer away from the shenanigans of this 3 of Swords. I am going to say this. Now remember, I say this all the time. These are general readings here on YouTube. I do not know you personally. We just do this to see what's up. You always have to apply the energies to your life. But if there's something funky going on at work or with your industry, gather more information, this depths. Listen to the company grapevine, get the gossip, find out what is going on. Is the company's profit margins in the tank? What is happening? Because unfortunately, to me, if I just read this straight as a time marker for this full moon, there might be something upsetting, like a layoff that could happen. Will it happen? No, we don't read tarot that way. Okay, we say these are energetic possibilities. If you get news on the wind, you know, through diving deep, as I said before, and you kind of hear, oh, they're going to do maybe some layoffs in August, or we really did not hit our sales targets, or something like that, then get proactive. That's what all this is about, in my opinion. Astrology is situational awareness. Tarot is energetic awareness of possibilities. So if this is possible, then we know I got to get out of a comfort zone and I've got to go out there and find a new path for myself. And you will. I mean, the Star card is here. If you take it upon yourself, you know, to be 3 steps ahead, you'll be okay. But there's something here where it may come to a head at this full moon on the 19th. We do have some very funky energy happening between Mars and Jupiter squaring Saturn in the middle of the month, right before this full moon in your 10th house. And we have Mars and Jupiter, yes, in your 2nd house of money, but it's squaring Saturn in your 11th house of personal gains. So, and also Saturn going retrograde in that 11th house of networks. So there could be something where there is a shift, there's a change, there's stress and tension with your money life. And it can simply be, another way to look at this is you want to get ahead financially where you're at. Somebody could be very malevolent and is blocking you. 3 of Swords is also a block for me, is blocking you from achieving something at your workplace, like more money, a good review to get a promotion, that type of thing. That may come out also. The writing may be on the wall. It may not be a layoff. It could just be like, yeah, if I really want to get ahead in this current environment, it's not going to happen for me. I've got to take it upon myself to make the change. Okay, which is why we have this winds of change blowing, whether it's the winds of change that are, you know, from some sort of company reorganization, layoff, something else going on, or you decide upon yourself, the writing's on the wall, I got to do something else if I want to go to the next level in my life, in my career, whatever it is. Okay, so let's not forget Uranus is also still in your sign. It's affecting people more toward the last third of being born in Taurus. So probably more from May 10th until the end of the sign, but still, it's still in your sign. So, you know, the winds of change, yes, are still blowing because you still have Uranus in your sign. Okay? Taurus, you got this. Okay? You are going to figure this out, but it's always good to have a heads up of potential. Remember, it's a potential. You ultimately are the one in charge of whatever energies come out in any reading because it's your life, your decisions. All right, Gemini, let's get into your career reading. We're going to pull 2 cards from this deck and let us see. We'll put them down so we don't get influenced. Let's see what we have, and then we'll do a tarot clarification, Geminis. All right, here we go. We have a magic mirror and we have a construct. So we have a Tower of Power, beautiful. Corporate, high rank, build, banking, pinnacle on top. And we have magic mirror, public persona. You are the product, sales, social media, speaker, and leader. Okay, so my first thing would be is what are you building? How is your foundation, your Tower of Power when it comes to your public persona, your public presence, your social media, your Facebook pages, your YouTube channel, all of those types of things. So those of you who are working in sales, because it's also sales here, there may be something important that you are building this month. A lot of it, you know, sales is not just about selling products or services. It is about energy. You're selling energy. You're selling the energy interaction, you know, between you, the emotional connection, the spiritual connection between you and the clients and the customers. People buy energy. Yeah, they're buying a product, but they're also investing in your energy. They're affirming your energy, and people, you know, when they vibe with something, that's what usually causes them to, flick the switch and pony up the money, right? So there is something here to look at in terms of, as it says here, building. What type of energy are you putting forth? What are you building in terms of being a speaker, a leader? You are the product, as it says here. So if you want this solid structure in your life, look at ways that, what are you reflecting? What is being reflected back to you with this magic mirror? Okay, whether you're in sales, whether you're working some other type of job, whatever, it's the energy you bring to whatever it is you're doing in the world. So there could be something, as it says on top, there could be you could be reaching the pinnacle of something important with social media this month, or something with your public persona, like having some sort of publicity, hitting 10,000 followers on YouTube, or whatever, right? There could be something like that going on for you. All right, let's see. We have to be mindful. Mercury is retrograde, your ruling planet this month. So you do want to give yourself grace and patience with stuff. But especially if you started something a while ago, maybe back at your birthday season, that could be coming around again, and you could be reaching a satisfactory goal. You could be tweaking something with your public persona. You could be tweaking your CV, or your presentation of self as you're going out to job interviews and in the job market. Something like that. You could be changing something up with your social media, like changing up the types of videos you put on YouTube or something like that. Branding also. There could be something you're rethinking your public branding persona. So let's see what we have. We got a King of Wands. Whoops. Didn't get all the cards. And we have a Two of Swords. And we have a Five of Wands. Okay. So we have some energy here of indecision with the Two of Swords. I think the jury's going to be out in terms of what's going to be effective. You're going to try a couple of different things. Once you make up your mind with this Two of Swords, and you may make it up by the full moon in Aquarius, which is your 9th house of internet, the public, in terms of publicity, publishing, things like that. And still in Leo season with the King of Wands. You may make your mind up of some different initiatives that you're going to try out, but the jury's going to be out whether they're effective or not. If they're what you want, that's okay. Mercury's still retrograde. This is a month for you to try things out as you construct your tower of power with the things I mentioned. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to see what's going to work. Because Five of Wands is also a building card. But somebody has to supervise, here he is, the King of Wands, the building. These people don't know what they're doing. They are trying to build a ladder. That's what it looks like to me here, but everybody's all over the place. You want to climb the ladder of success. You want to build a successful business, public persona, whatever, a promotion, whatever you're trying to do. You are trying to do that. But you're going to have to see where the chips fall, whatever metaphor you want. Okay? So my advice would be, don't spend too much time in the Two of Swords indecision zone. Start experimenting, trying different things out. Like the type of thing like, okay, let's say you're looking for a job. Maybe that's what's going on here. Just say, I'm going to take charge of this situation, and I'm going to have maybe 5 different versions of my resume. 5 of Wands. And let's see which one is going to be the best. Don't try to just get one done, right? See what methods may help you build what you want. Okay. Now, the thing with the King of Wands, I think what's going on here is that there is a sense of impatience. And I think I mentioned this also in your money reading. He wants things done yesterday. He could be very demanding, the King of Wands. And I think that's what you're like, I want this now. That's not how it works. I want it now. No, all right, you're going to get there. You have this is great energy here. You're going to build your tower of power, but there's still something under construction with whatever you have going on. So experiment, see what's going to work, and you'll be fine. This is the energies of the Mercury retrograde. And also with Mars and Jupiter in your sign, squaring Saturn retrograde in your 10th house of career, it is time for a rethink. The energy of a square is tense. You may, again, feel a little frustrated that you want something to gel and come together. But Saturn is going to make sure the foundation is buildable, is solid, is secure. And then when you find the thing or the method that will make that happen, then it will come. But there's backtracking, there's rethinking, there's experimentation this month in whatever it is you want to achieve with these energies. And remember, any delays are not personal to you. It's just the nature of the astrology this month. It's a little crunchy. All right, Cancer, let's see what you need to know about your career life for August 2024. We're going to pull 2 of these cards. Let's see what we have for you. All right, Cancer, combine the messages. We have transition, ending and beginning. Now, we got that in your money reading. We got the skull card. We're getting it again. And we have doorway, open to possibilities. So this is dovetailing. It's an entirely different day I'm doing the reading than what I filmed yesterday for the money reading. And now I'm filming the career reading. We're getting the same image. But that reading also was saying there is going to be an open door, an opportunity. We had the 4 of Wands, we had the Ace of Wands, and now we're having this open door. So, sorry, I had to pause the video because when he sits right there, he is he's so big and fuzzy that I can't see anything I am doing. So now he's trying to drink my orange juice. Okay. All right, so we do have this transition, ending and beginning, new job, quit, fired, moving, lost income, inherit, and hospice. And we have doorway, open to possibilities, potential job openings, steps, walk away, risks, and shift your focus. So this, talk about a corroborating message. And as I said in that other reading, it's just an energetic possibility. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen. This is just a tarot reading on YouTube. You're always in charge of your own destiny. But as I said in that reading also, then to me, it's an energetic heads up. It's come out twice now for your sign. Get your ducks in a row. Get everything organized. Is your CV updated? Are you prepared? If there is a transition coming up, even if it's a good one, like you are ready to start a new job, maybe you still need a little extra income between when you leave one job and start another. It's just good to be proactive in whatever transitions you might be going through right now with your career. Maybe some of you are thinking about retiring. Then, go over your retirement accounts, look at everything, see what's what, make budgets, plan as best you can, all of those types of things. But as in the other reading, there is something positive here with a doorway and new possibilities opening up, but likely some sort of transition happening. All right, so let's see what we need to know about that. Let's pull some tarot cards. So definitely go look at that money reading. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's timestamped, so you can easily find your sign. All right, let's see what we have. As I said in the other reading, I keep it real here. I read what comes up, whatever it may be. So, but we always look for proactive, we look for solutions, we look for what can we do to work with the energies, even if the energies are a little funky, the best we can. All right, let's see what we got here. We have a Knight of Cups. And we have a wheel. Okay, that's beautiful. And we have a 9 of Cups. So the universe will bring you into some situation that is better for you, okay, with this wheel. It's a very protective influence. It's Jupiter energy that is Jupiter's in your 12th house of behind the scenes. The universe is working behind the scenes to get you to this open doorway. And this Knight of Cups is interesting also because it does suggest some sort of important meeting is on the agenda for you. Or somebody who does care about you is going to be the catalyst for helping you through or assisting the open door, helping you through the open door, providing the open door, giving you a lucky break, easing this transition in some way. So, and that, again, that guardian angel, so to speak, can just be the universe. Here's the wheel. So we have a 9, we have a 10 here. So depending on when this might occur, if it does occur in the month of August, you maybe are looking at Scorpio season. You're looking maybe at 10 weeks out from whatever occurs. So, which would take us, middle November, approximately end of November time frame, early December. So there may be 2 or 3 months of some sort of changing transitional situation until that door appears or you open that door, the universe brings the door, etc. So, just keep that time frame in mind. Of course, it could happen a lot sooner. But there is a wish coming, a wish fulfilled with the 9 of Cups. It's like I was saying in the other reading, like we don't usually like to change. Once people, unless they're totally miserable, if you have a job, it's okay, you deal with it, whatever, they pay you, okay, great, fine. Sometimes there really has to be a fire under our butts before we'll go and look for another job. Like, my God, I can't stand that coworker, or, some other shenanigan might be going on and you're like, no. So, and then we'll make efforts to get out. This again may be like the universe may speed up the timeline with you getting out of a situation, which is why we have this. But maybe you're already on the ball and you're already planning it. Okay, so there will be an ending, but also a beginning. So, and there's a new job on the horizon for you with these energies. I think the universe can bring you something beautiful here with this wheel and this 9 of Cups. It may involve something in terms of changing your location because the wheel is here. So it may involve a commute. It could be shortening a commute. It could be adding a commute, depending. It could also be some sort of changing of location, like a small, I don't feel like a big move, but it could be a little bit of a move. Like maybe you end up working in a town over, 2 towns over, or you're moving within the state. It could be something like that to take advantage of this open door. But the universe has your back here. Absolutely, Cancer. All right, Leos, let's see what you need to know about your career life. For August, we're going to pull 2 cards. Let's see what we have. Here's one. We're not going to look at them so we don't get influenced. Yeah, I'm feeling like this one is trying to come out. All right, and 2. Let's see what we have. We have patience. Your work is rewarded. Here's the bull, your 10th house of career, Taurus. And we have dimensions, exploring different worlds. Interesting energies here. Patience, your work is rewarded. Steady going, plant your feet, unstoppable, and great passion. And then we have many jobs and skills, spirit work, travel, worldly, and wealth. I think some new dimensions are going to open up for you with your career. You may be thinking about it in a different way. You may be taking on different projects. You may be working with very different types of people. I'm thinking of like dimensions here is like facets of a diamond, like exploring different ways of doing something, learning something new. There could be a travel opportunity that is presented to you this month from your job, if that's applicable. And it could be that you're returning back to a place where you have been before, that they're calling you back in some way because of Mercury retrograde. Yeah, there's some opportunity that's coming your way that's going to allow you to see something from a different perspective about your career, about your skill set, about your potential, is what I feel here with this energy. And also there's something here with you meeting with different types of people. Interacting and meeting with different types of people is going to be pivotal to your career for some reason. It may not become apparent until later on, but take any opportunity you have this month to socialize with people you don't normally socialize in a business context, in a career context, or take a class or a workshop or some other type of conference opportunity that takes you into, as I said, another dimension of what you do. It could open up your mind to new possibilities for your career and could prove pivotal later on. But I feel your work is going to be noticed. Your work will be rewarded. This is good energy here. Your Taurus house showing up of career. Let's see. And especially if it's something connected with your past, since Mercury's retrograde this month. All right, Leos, let's see what we got. We have a 5 of Swords. And we have a Knight of Swords. And we have a 10 of Coins. Okay. I think if there's something here you've been worried about making more money or getting a bonus, like getting something that was promised you, is what I feel. There's news coming in. I would say probably around the Aquarius full moon, which is happening on the 19th. So that's why we have this 5 of Swords first. There may be, I call it daytime anxiety. There may be something you're fretting about. It feels more just you're fretting. You're like, well, how come I haven't heard yet that they're going to fund this conference I want to go to? How come I haven't heard yet from my publisher that here's the advance for my next book? Where's the check in the mail? Mercury retrograde. Where is the money, the promise of the money, the bonus, the contract, or whatever? Because we got swords here, so it could be a contract. Where is it? Where is the big sale that I've been working on? Like, are they finally going? Like, I've been working on this because again, Mercury's retrograde, so something already in process. I've been working on this. Are they finally going to seal the deal? The deal is going to be sealed. You got the 10 of Coins here. We got Earth. We got the Taurus, the 10th house. We get the 10 of Coins, which 10th house of career for you. So the 10th Earth energy, right? I think that the deal will be sealed. The money will come. The news will come quick. It's going to drag because Mercury's retrograde. And then all of a sudden, probably at that full moon, air, again, the air of the Aquarius, you'll get the news. And that full moon, of course, is in your 7th house of other people. So I feel like for some of you, yes, this is news coming from somebody else who has the power to say yay or nay with something in regards to funding this career aspiration. The client says, yes, I will hire you. The boss says, yes, here's the money for this. Here's your bonus, HR says, for the sales goals, the targets you hit, etc. So it's like that type of thing. It's very positive. It's very positive energy. You had good energy also in your money reading for August. So check that out as well. There's just this real energy here that this is long term for me. 10 of Coins. The patience that you've exhibited in exploring other opportunities and dimensions for yourself. Being a well-rounded person with your career. Not just staying stuck in one thing, but trying and exploring different ways. I think the pentacles are coming home to roost, so to speak. They're coming home. They're landing in your hand because you've been doing that. It's a testimony. This 10 of Coins is a testimony to your patience and your willingness to interact with different types of people. I think that's key. Also because Mars and Jupiter are in your 11th house of networks and socializing and working. Jupiter is very international energy, working with diverse groups of people. That is key also with this. So good energies here, Leo. All right, Virgos, let's get some cards for you to see what your career life is like in August. Virgos, we're going to pull 2 from this deck. And then we will do tarot clarification. All right, Virgos. Here we go. All right. We have branch out, expand your reach, and we have sister moon, guided to the light. Very interesting. Okay. More work, side hustle, grow, new ideas. Wow. And franchise and roots. New ideas came out in your money reading. So that's corroborating here. And then we have sister moon, guided to the light, hidden opportunities, dark places, emerging, and full plate. You're going to be very busy. You're always busy, but you're going to be very busy in the month ahead. I think there's also going to be some sort of opportunity presented to you that's going to lead to a lot of work that could be quite profitable, guided to the light, and also maybe put you in the spotlight as well. Okay, so something is going to come to light, hidden, something currently hidden. This Mercury retrograde will bring it out for you. And again, it's about expanding your horizons, expanding your reach. Very nice energies that are coming up here. More work, side hustle paying off. You're going to have a very full plate because you do. You have two likely things that you are dealing with. A regular thing and then another thing you're trying to get off the ground. Okay, so let's see. But new ideas are the key. It's so interesting that came out in this reading and came out in the money reading also. Could really land upon a brilliant idea to make more money, to manage your money, to make it work for you, to grow your finances in some way through your hard work and efforts to find the key. And to branch out. This is the thing, branching out. That is the important thing. Now, the full moon, that's what I feel like because it's on here, is on the 18th, 19th in Aquarius, which is your 6th house of work and well-being. So probably around that time, you'll have some insights as to how you want to branch out in your work life. We have a 9 of Swords. We have 9 of Coins. And we have the Leo. Okay. So this is classic Virgo, right? The 9 of Swords, classic Virgo. And it's classic also because Mercury's retrograde in your sign. So when your ruling planet is retrograde, it can make you feel less motivated. It can be a more confusing time. It can thwart your efforts sometimes. Sometimes you just feel a little discombobulated. Maybe you're going through, with Mercury retrograde in your sign, some stress and anxiety and worries about your financial future or where are all these things headed. But that's not going to serve you. As we know, this is the nighttime anxiety. What will serve you is, notice how the Strength card is facing your energy, the 9 of Coins here. What's going to serve you is to focus on what gives you passion and joy, your strengths. That is going to help you build your financial independence. That will improve whatever business you already have, whatever side hustle you have. If you're doing something just for the sake of doing it, that's maybe where the worry's coming in. If something is not materializing for you the way you'd like, especially financially, there's something, perhaps, again, this is general reading, perhaps it's misaligned for you. Or it's time to just admit, I'm not finding joy in it anymore. So this can be too, branching out into something that's playing more to your strengths, that you have more conviction, you have more courage, you have more creativity with it than maybe what you're currently doing. So there could also be worries and fears about pushing yourself creatively, and will it pay off? You're not going to know unless you try. But I think the trying is going to come with some new idea in terms of branching out. And when I say new idea, you may have had the idea already, again, Mercury retrograde, and now you're going to figure out how to implement it. Or this Mercury retrograde time will be the time where you get the idea, you'll think about it, rethink, come up with the plan, and then launch it after the retrograde. Launch it after, in September, the second week of September. Okay, so, depending on what you have going on here. But this is, you know, every sign has something, right? But this is coming up for you in terms of keeping an eye on your natural tendency to worry and anxiety. It's not going to serve you this month, and it may be more exacerbated because Mercury's retrograde, but that's not the reality. The reality is that you are a powerful creator. 9 of coins. You can make coin. You can make bank with your innovative ideas through your hard work ethic. That is your strength. Not every sign is hardworking. I mean, we have all the signs in our chart. Okay, this is the thing, right? Sometimes we diss certain signs, but it's like you're dissing yourself. We have all 12 signs in our natal chart wheel. We are all the signs. Okay, but, you know, there are certain energies that tend a little more toward, I don't want to say laziness, but more toward comfort than necessarily oomph and go out and get it. But you're no stranger to hard work. You go out and get what's yours. You go out and do what you need to do. And that's going to serve you very well this month. This is a great hard work and working with new ideas, even if it's just mental, even if your hard work is just sitting down and jotting out ideas and figuring it out and coming up with plans and figuring things out. That's going to be better for you than just a worry. Action is the antidote to worry. So keep that in mind. This is a very powerful and positive reading for you. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know for your career life in August. Libras, what do we have? Libras, we have that one. And we have that one. All right, let's see what we got. We have security, planning for the future, long-term career savings, investing assets, and money savvy. And then we have helping hand. This is so interesting. Giving and getting support, reaching out, financial aid, donate, charity work, and loan. This is corroborating your money reading. We had the pendulum, which was things being a little uncertain. That reading, the 6 of coins, was the last energy we pulled with the tarot. And I said that the universe would give you a helping hand, but you had to help yourself first. Go watch that reading. It's like eerily corroborative. So you are searching for greater security with your career, with your finances. That's what's going on here. We're combining kind of the messages. So it's really time to think about your long-term career aspirations. If you own your own business, like, where's the business going? Planning for the longer term growth of it, not just flying by the seat of your pants every month, you know, but really figuring out the long-term plan. So let's see, let's pull some cards here. I'm getting a little buzz that some of you go back and research, this very Mercury retrograde, research possible opportunities for grants, especially if you have your own business, you're running a small business, something like that. There may be some grants that you discover that could be helpful for you. I'm not talking about loans. I'm talking grants where they give you the money. Again, like, there's all sorts of things out there. Check with your small business administration in your local area. Check, sometimes community colleges have small business centers. Check with them. There's lots of money out there. It's just that people don't know about it. So, you know, go and see. I know Maryland recently had something about helping small women business owners, giving them grants of like $1,000 to help them specifically with social media marketing. So there's all sorts of things. It's just that people aren't aware. So Mercury retrograde, good time to do some research about that. There is a helping hand out there. Right? And it's also the universe. But let's see what we have. Okay, so there's this desire to bring that stability. Financial, but also just, you know, maybe knowing that you're taking care of your future, that your business is growing if you have a business, as an example. All right, let's see. Some of you too, because we have long-term career here, some of you may need to kind of think about maybe making a switch or doing something different. Something's happening to your current industry, or you're just not happy what you're doing anymore. Some of you do that rethink with Mercury retrograde to figure out another long-term career option for you. Yeah, look, the Five of Coins is coming out, but the Temperance is here. Okay, good. We like to see that. And then the Four of Coins. Beautiful. Okay, so you got your hand out. Okay, the Five of Coins. They're like, universe, hello. Here's the hand again, right? Here's the hand. Two hands. You got two hands here. You had the hand also in the money reading. Oh, okay, Libras. All right. There is an important change that needs to alchemize in your heart, spiritually. It's the Temperance card. So the same old ways are not going to cut it anymore if you want financial stability. Here is your beautiful Four of Coins. And this is, to me, Taurus energy, that is your 8th house of other people's money. If you want people to give you money, whether it's grants, clients, customers, a job that pays you, then there needs to be some sort of spiritual change that you implement. And by spiritual change, what I mean is, again, are you happy in what you're currently doing? If you're constantly running and you don't have enough money, is it because you have to finally acknowledge what I'm doing isn't working? They're not paying me enough. I've got to explore other options. Or maybe I need to start my own thing. I can stay where I am and then I can make the change and the financial stability if I work for myself. It's a general reading, whatever your options are. But it is spiritual in nature. And also, I feel also like there's something that you're getting ready for. South Node is in your sign. It has been about eliminating the dead wood, so to speak, wrapping up karmic contracts and, letting go and accepting that things need to change. But there's something here. What needs to change is something within your own spirit that acknowledges, I can have this. Some of this may be limiting beliefs. Some of this is, an upper limit problem. That's possible. So Temperance here is your friend. Temperance rules your 3rd house of the mind, of communication, of rethinking. So with the Mercury retrograde, it is time to rethink what is possible for you. Sometimes we just get stuck like where we have been. And that's all we expect or all that we know. It is time to shift that up, to alchemize it, and move into greater financial stability for yourself. So I think if you apply yourself, you do the research, you look at ways that you can help yourself, the universe can help you, something may come in very soon by Sagittarius season because of something that you shift now. In Leo season, in August, you shift something out of this over here and make some important changes, some important decisions to get you to over here. This could be deciding, I finally got to leave that job. I need something better for myself, or whatever it might be. You could have that accomplished for yourself by the end of November. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know about your career life for the month of August. Scorpio, let's see. We're going to pull 2 cards. Let's see what we have for you. All right, here we go. Ooh, we have some miracles and fertile. Gracious gifts from spirit. Ooh, lovely. Angels intervene, redeemed, lifted up, needs met, and support. Of course, when the sun is in Leo, that is in your 10th house of career. And we have fertile. Hatching new plans. Inception, creativity, reborn, source, nest egg, and flourish. So there is some beautiful miracle that is, I think, going to meet your needs. You could get the funding for some sort of creative project. Maybe you're selling your creative work. It's very possible. or you hear some very positive news about something you're creating in your life. It could be, I mean, it's very creative to create a business also. It's not just about writing a book or, you know, painting a painting or something like that. I mean, business is very creative. So it could be something like that, but wow, this is gorgeous. Angels are intervening. I mean, here's the thing too, Mercury's retrograde. If something doesn't work out for you this month, or you don't hear, because of course, you know, Mercury's retrograde, things get delayed. Remember, rejection is protection. There is divine guidance going on behind the scenes to lead you to the right career situation for yourself this month. Okay. Also, redeemed is interesting here as well. So if things have been slow or something didn't work out before, yes, there could be some act of miraculous redemption where, you know, karma saves the day. Your good karma saves the day. And because you haven't given up, and because you've hung in there and have been doing the work, a miracle occurs. So this is very, very nice. This is beautiful. Reborn, flourishing. You're getting a new lease on your creative life and your career life. There's something going on with wind beneath your wings. But remember, it's connected to something from your past that you've already been in process of improving, implementing, changing. So let's see what we need to know about that, Scorpio. All right, let's see. Scorpio. Queen of Coins. Five of Swords. Wheel. Wow. This Five of Swords to me is you're pinching yourself. Is it real? Did it manifest? But also, this is you like worried if the manifestation's going to happen. The manifestation is happening. Here's this beautiful wheel. It may be coming around the 10th. It's possible. But this is also, Jupiter is divine protection. It's in your 8th house, Jupiter, in Gemini, of other people's money, of financial transformation, of big money, big business deals, payouts, inheritances, settlements, settling debts, you know, things like that as well. So very interesting. But I mean, this is a career reading. We already did your money reading in the other video, but it's associated with some sort of transformative energy because of the 8th house. So I think whatever this miracle is connected with you perhaps manifesting a creative opportunity in your career, an opportunity to invest in your creativity in some way, to have your own business if you've been working on your own business, but the money hasn't quite been there. All of a sudden the miracle is there, and as the money starts to come in, you can invest more of your creative energy into your business because you're not worried about where's the money coming from. You have more time, you know, mental space to create things instead of worrying, which is this Five of Swords. So things are turning around for you. This is, I mean, this double energy here, this is some sort of divine miracle with your career. And we have the energy of manifestation, something landing in your lap that you have long wanted to have happen with your career. And it could be that they choose you to be part of a really important project at work. You might be leading something that's, again, gonna allow you to express yourself creatively in whatever you're doing at work. But fertility to me, it's just like this sense of abundance and growth and positivity. So, and that's all Jupiter energy as well. That expansion. Very nice. Let's see what may manifest. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know about your career life in the month of August. Let us see. Saggies, we're going to pull 2. See what we have. Career. 2, please. That was like 12. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, we have a quick return. Look at that cute bunny. And medicine. Ooh, we have healing money blocks and efforts are rewarded. Beautiful. Efforts are rewarded because you're healing your money blocks. Beautiful. Okay. Efforts are rewarded. Temp work, fast pace, physical, loan, interest, commission. And then we have medicine, healing money blocks, reprogram, open to receive, healing arts, shadow work. Okay. So I think there's something here that comes in fast because it was supposed to come in before, got delayed for some reason. I would go back to April. This is what I feel with the bunny here, the springtime, when we had our previous Mercury retrograde in April, that something maybe should have happened then with either a job offer or money coming in, a side hustle, like, you know, something that should have happened career-wise, a promotion, a bonus, who knows, like something should have happened then. It got delayed and held up. I think it may come back around this month quickly, even though Mercury's retrograde. Okay? Because it's okay if it's something comes back from the past. So, are you going to be ready for it? Is the question. I think there's something that gets presented to you that indeed you are ready for. It could help you heal your money blocks in some way if you have them. Not everybody does, of course. But this is about open to receive. So being open to receive something that could be good medicine for you, a career opportunity. It's just what the doctor ordered. It's just what you need to feel more fulfilled in your career, to make more money, etc. So there's something here, again, fast paced. Something's going to come in fast, connected to the past, is what I feel. All right, so let's see. It's going to bring some sort of healing to your career and possibly also to your finances. And you haven't given up on it. The efforts will be rewarded. Even since April, even if it didn't work out in April, you kept going. You didn't let it go because it's valuable to you. All right, so let's see. Sagittarius. 10 of coins. The Chariot. Ba-ba-da-da. And the 2 of coins. Okay. Alrighty. Well, you're in the heart of the situation in the Chariot. So I think the choice, because it can be about a choice. Am I going to choose the 2 of coins or am I going to choose the 10 of coins? So because we have this money blocks type of scenario here. And I'm also getting like the safe option or the option that maybe is slightly going to take you further afield or out of a comfort zone, but could be more lucrative. Okay. So that's what I feel is going on here. There's, you know, it's your decision, of course. This is just a tarot reading. As I say to the other signs, or I've said in this video today, you're in charge of your destiny, right? These are just energetic possibilities. If it makes you feel more comfortable to take the 2 of coins option, then that's fine. It's still going to help you go places, but you could also do the 10 of coins. So, but not everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Not everybody's ready for big responsibilities. You know, it just depends what you have going on. But I think there's something here where you will face that fork in the road of what is the right option for me. But again, I would look at this because this card came out with the money blocks. Are you going down a road that you always go down? Do you always take the safer option, the guarantee option? Or do you take the one that's more chancy? Doing something different. I mean, that's the other thing too. Doing something a little different could bring the greater rewards. Very possible. The sun in Leo is in your 9th house of expansion, of where you see yourself heading, the big picture perspective of your life, Sagittarius. So, you know, and we have this Chariot here. You're going to decide. Am I going to expand my horizons? Am I going to step into greater prosperity, or am I going to take the slow boat over here? Okay, and that's fine. Just reading back on these. Yeah, I mean, it says fast paced here. I think your heart is craving something that is faster paced, for the money to come in more quickly, for the opportunities to come in more quickly, to have the thing you've been working on be, raise you to prominence in some way. So why take the Two of Coins option then? All right, so think about all of this. I think there is a very possible strong energy here that you can manifest something that can bear long-term fruit for you if you choose that path. So depending, even though something may come in quickly, is that really the right thing to say yes to? Sometimes we say yes to things too fast because we're in scarcity mode and we think nothing else or nothing better will come. So again, just apply the energies to your life and think about that. But you are on the cusp of some sort of major triumph, path shifting for yourself with your career that has the potential to heal money blocks, help you heal your finances, and bring you greater rewards. All right, Capricorn, let's see what you need to know about your career life in the month of August. Capricorns, let us see. All right, got that one. Let's pull another one. All right, we're combining the messages. Let's see. We have new heights and we have attraction. Ooh, wow, look at this. It says manifesting and magnetism, which is what I talked about in your money reading. Wow. Okay. And we have the good luck fortune toads here. All right. New heights, ladder of success. It's very Capricorn. We got the goat here. Steady climb, solid ground, endure, exceed expectations. Manifesting and magnetism, intention, focus, effort, target, release, prosper. Wow. You are manifesting climbing the ladder of success. You're manifesting some sort of new height when it comes to new goal, new target you're reaching when it comes to your career. You're manifesting it. Wow. This is so tied into your money reading also. Wow. Okay, let's see. Because you're enduring. You're not giving up. That's the thing. That's you. You don't give up. You don't give up, Capricorn. But also really working with manifestation practices this month. You have a big full moon in your second house of money coming up on the 18th, 19th. So that may be a good time to work with some law of attraction, manifestation energies for your finances. All right, let's see. Ace of Swords, love it. And the 10 of Wands, okay. And then the King of Wands. All right. So, yes, you are working hard. But there is some sort of triumph. I think that's coming to you in Leo season. Could be coming around the 10th. It's possible. We have the Leo energy here. Wow. This is large and in charge energy, King of Wands. This is like I am manifesting through my sheer power of will and ego. The King of Wands has a big ego. And business savvy, I am manifesting success. I mean, look at his posture sitting in that chair. He's like, I am the King of Wands. So we have beautiful Ace of Swords here, which is victory, success, and suggesting some sort of new opportunity. You could be initiating some sort of new idea, or maybe it's already been initiated. Maybe it got initiated back in Aquarius season, back in February, and it may pay off now in Leo season, maybe even at that full moon in Aquarius. So if you set an intention for your career, a plan, even with your money perhaps, back at the new moon in Aquarius in February, you may see some very excellent results, your hard work paying off, coming in Leo season. So, but equally, Ace of Swords can be about signing a contract, saying yes to some sort of opportunity that requires legal maneuvering, like a contract, NDAs, sign on the dotted line, all of that type of stuff. And it's because, again, you've been doing the work, this endurance energy that's showing up in this card. So, and it's very creative energy here with this King of Wands, based on your, physical efforts. Like, it's like the stamina that you have had to see this thing through. That's part of this magnetism, this law of attraction, this energy that's coming out here with these frogs. But also remember, this aces are about the self. This is about your mental attitude. So yes, endurance is good. Yes, you are carrying a load right now. You're carrying a lot. You are doing a lot to make your dreams happen. But also have the lightness of mind and energy to know that it is already done. As I was saying in your money reading, the law of assumption, it is done. It's already done. It's already written. In the Akashic records, it's already written that it is done. So yes, of course, you need to do the hard work, right? This is showing up and you have been doing the work, but also have that mental ease that you're manifesting this. It's right for you. You're aligned with it. That's the other thing. Your mind and your energy are very aligned. As I said in your money reading, though, with the Four of Cups that showed up, there is something about maybe your emotional energy to look at your feelings and worries about being disappointed. Get your mind right, and something beautiful can manifest for you. Get your heart and mind right. But it seems like, to me, the Ace of Swords is cutting through a lot of red tape, a lot of BS. It really zeroes in a point of intention and focus. And you have all that potential here. You could be getting some very good news with this New Heights about something, some sort of writing project, the Ace of Swords here, some sort of legal matter involving your career, trademarks, patents, things like that. And this is fantastic, fantastic energy. So, keep the faith, keep up your efforts, work with the energies, and let's see what you manifest on this ladder of success in August. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know about your career life in the month of August. Let's pull a couple cards for you. Aquarius. Here we go. And one more. All right, let's see what we have. We have options and sovereign. Okay, options, weighing pros and cons, job change, move, offers, justice, law, mediator, and balance. And then we have sovereign, governing your own life, in charge, rise to the top, leadership, freedom, lifestyle. Okay, so you're in charge of making some sort of important decision about your career this month. It's up to you if you want. It's weighing the pros and the cons, and only you can decide what's worth it on the pro and con list. Nobody else can do that for you, right? Only you can decide. So, Mercury's retrograde. There may be something that comes back from your past, some sort of offer to consider. Again, weighing the pros and cons is going to be important. I think what's interesting with this sovereign is, I just got a buzz, like, is it really worth it to you? Or is it just playing to your ego in some way? Okay, and then again, that's not a personal comment to you. It's just something I heard. I got a little buzz, So, like, it may be very flattering. Something could come in offered that's flattering, but you already have stuff going on. You're already fine. You don't need to do this other thing. It could be a distraction. It may not be either. It depends on your personal situation. But I'm just feeling like the sovereign comes after this. And this already says, like, freedom, lifestyle, you're in charge, you're doing okay. So see if something is really worth it, is my point. Okay, so they're also, because we have the scales here and it says justice, law, mediator, and balance, It's going to be important for you to have some balance with your career this month. You could be very busy. Like everybody wants you because you're so good, sovereign at what you do. You are the best of the best. So you may have a little bit of a balancing act that you're trying to do this month. There also could be some important legal considerations, contracts, negotiations going on also that you are going to need to decide on for your business. So let's see. Let's pull some cards and see what we need to know from the tarot to help clarify that for you, Aquarius. Let us see. I'm just feeling like you don't want to get distracted. That's what I'm getting, that vibe. All right, let's see. We have an 8 of Wands. Lots of options coming in. And then the Empress. And then the 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is really interesting. Because we have the Sovereign, and now we're having an Empress. And she's also a Sovereign. I mean, she's the Queen. Sovereign, I mean, that could be a king or a queen, really. But we're having royalty showing up in your reading. So here's the 8 of Wands, which is all the offers, all the options, the different things that are coming in. And they're coming in because, as I said, you are good at what you do. This creative energy you bring, the detail, the focus, the nurturing energy, just the great vibe you have, the Empress. You take care of people. You take care of your people. You take care of your projects. You take care. There's that sense of, you know, I'm going to do good for you. And that's what people love. Like I said, they love about your energy. And with this Sovereign, you're extremely awesome at what you do, but you also have that caretaking, in the best sense, energy. So we have a 4 of Cups, which is interesting. As I was saying before, these things that are coming in, you seem already fine with the Empress here. Are they really going to add to your situation? You don't necessarily need to take on a side hustle or more work or this other project at work. There may be some things here to look at about saying no and setting proper boundaries, because it's not going to add to your life. It's just going to make you have a need for more balance. And you're already maybe struggling a little bit with that. So this 4 of Cups to me is keep your focus on emotionally what is important for you with career, right? Stop saying yes when you really want to say no, or tell somebody you'll get back to them later. Focus on the projects and the options and opportunities that really nurture a sense of creative empowerment for you also. With the Empress here. So let's say you're building your business, whatever, like instead of doing all these other different things, like choose the one that really nurtures your sense of creative self-expression. And that will make you feel fulfilled. Eyes on the prize of what emotionally nurtures you. We only have so much time in the day. And as much as you want to be there for other people and solve problems and take care and be the best you can be, which you already are, as we know, you also need to nurture your own needs within your career as well. So I do feel like there is maybe one new opportunity you will say yes to, because this is coming in from the universe. And it may be coming in unexpected. This is like stuff you already kind of know. This 8 of Wands, I feel. This may be a surprising offer that comes out of the blue, maybe connected with the past because of the Mercury retrograde. That, again, I think the criteria is it makes you feel creatively fulfilled in some way. And that's the one to say yes to. So I think this is a very interesting month for your career. You're definitely wanted. People want you. You know, they want your beautiful energy, but you need to be in charge of who gets it and how much do they get it, because you have needs as well. You know, and this could be too, I just want more time to chill at home. Like I need a break. Okay. So that's also possible too. So you'll see. I mean, you'll weigh the pros and cons, like you'll figure it out, but I do think you might say yes to something new. All right, Pisces, let's see what you need to know about your career life for August. Let us see, Pisces. All right, we got that one. And we got that one. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have potential, beautiful, and progress, excellent. Trying out your wings, budding talent, restlessness, air travel, upward progress. And we have slow but steady growth. Take steps, persist, long-term, going swimmingly in the flow. Isn't that beautiful? And you had a great money reading also about some new things opening up for you. So the thing is, we all live under the same skies. Mercury is retrograde this month. And there's some other crunchy, funky energy happening with Mars and Jupiter and Saturn in your sign. So just, with the turtle here showing up, there's lots of positive energy with the potential card. There is progress, absolutely. But just temper your expectations when it comes to how quickly something happens because of the astrological energies. Okay, but this is very, very good. So, and I'm saying that also because on this card we have restlessness. So just that's maybe not the best use of energy. Just calm down. Okay, just calm down and just keep moving forward with whatever your plans are, moving forward into something that maybe brings out a budding talent. You could be trying something new with your career, maybe something you've been studying, a new skill, a new product you're designing, a new service you're going to offer in your business. I mean, you could be made aware this month. You could be going back to something, Mercury retrograde, of a talent that you had to put on the back burner in your career, and maybe starting it up again, or starting a side hustle with it or something like that. All right, let's see. Again, slow and steady progress. Let's see what we have here. And in the flow. This is beautiful. Beautiful energies. All right, Pisces. Empress. Beautiful. And Temperance. There is your 10th house of career. And a 10 of coins. Wow, look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. So this is our creative energy. Nurture your creative impulses. Nurture the energy of flow. Follow your inner wise guide with the Temperance here. There is a potential positive, lucrative 10 of coins situation that could open up for you. She's looking back to me to the past here, from your past in some way. Again, this budding talent, maybe you had to put on the back burner. This could be a potential employer that maybe you worked for before, or some other work contact coming back around again. Perhaps going back to work for them, or them offering you some sort of situation. You could be reconnecting with somebody who has a lot of money and wants to hire you. There could be a very important, significant, this to me is real estate energy, real estate deal that goes down if you are in the real estate industry, if that is your career, that finally changes how your season has been going. We know the real estate market is very slow. A lot of realtors are suffering right now. So you maybe could finally get a deal that happens this month. Again, could be something from the past that finally materializes. Again, slow and steady, calm that restlessness, and absolutely tap into talent and potential of something. It's new, but it's not new. It was born within you, is what I feel with the Empress. Like you had it in the womb. It was a natural born talent. And the thing with that is, because it's just born with us, we don't like think about it too much. It's just like who we are. And we may not always consciously realize how special it is, or even perhaps how monetizable it is. So you may be kind of reminded about that this month of, oh yeah, actually, I could make a long-term career out of this skill I have. I never thought about it like that. Mercury retrograde, time to rethink things, right? I never thought about it like that. I really could do that. I love doing it. And wouldn't it be great to make money at it? So it can be something like that, a budding talent coming out. You go back to it, you start making some steady progress. It could be something like that. Whatever way you look at this, there is a positive change in your career zone of something that could bring long-term stability. Okay? Not just financial, but also in terms of like you're doing it for a while. Like maybe the next 10 years, it's possible here with this 10 of coins. So be open to investigating some potentials for yourself. This is very, very nice. Beautiful energies here. So let's see anything else. Yeah, take steps. That's that Temperance. Upward progress. You may, air travel is here. The Sag energy can be travel, the Temperance. It's possible with this. Don't be afraid to explore some sort of opportunity that makes you travel a little bit. You may not have to go on an airplane, but you might. Just consider it, right? Expanding your horizons a little bit beyond what you already know. That could be helpful. But anyway, you look at this. This is fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful energy here, Pisces. So thank you so much for joining me for your career readings for August. Don't forget to check out your money readings for August. I'll leave the link in the description, and also your tarot energies for Leo season. I'll leave that link below as well. As always, leave me a comment. I love to hear how you're doing and what's happening. And just as a side note too, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo placements, I have not forgotten about your birthday readings. As some of you may know and remember, I was very ill in June, very sick. It was at that time really that my father's health started taking a turn for the worst, really more toward the end of June. He is in hospice care. I have been trying to spend as much time with him as I can. Just sitting with him in his room and talking to him and spending time with him. So please bear with me. I am doing the best I can in getting the readings out. And I will do those birthday readings. I mean, yes, I realize the Gemini one is 2 months late. I'm sorry. Life sometimes happens. I appreciate patience, understanding, and grace right now. As some of you know also, my cat died, Ariel, beautiful Ariel, in April. My father's in his last days. Nobody knows obviously it's between him and God when his last day will be, but it's soon. It's coming. So I really appreciate all of you understanding that, and don't think I'm ignoring certain things. It's just, it's been a lot. It has been a lot. It has been a lot. So I love you all. I'm doing the best I can. So I appreciate your kind thoughts. Some of you have already left those. You know what's going on, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your continued kind thoughts, good thoughts, and patience thoughts as well, as I continue to post as I am able. Because quite frankly, any of you who have dealt with somebody who has had dementia, somebody who's, in hospice, all the things. I mean, it is just very draining. It's a lot. That in itself is a lot. And I like to bring my best to you. And there are times when I am just wiped out after I spend, and I don't mean this any disrespect to my father, but it's just like after spending, 3-4 hours with him, I'm drained. It's tough. Some of you know, you've been through this. So, again, it's like sometimes I have the best intentions to sit down and do something, and I'm just exhausted. So please just, bear with me. And, nothing stays the same forever. Things will change. I hope things get back to some semblance of normalcy for me. Just trying to take it day by day. So again, thank you. Appreciate, love you. And I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.